Hello, welcome back to BattleTech, Stories of the Hecatoncheires, the Hundred-Handed, here in our rather scrappy looking dropship, the Argo, with a leopard, snazzy leopard, just docked on the side. We're in the middle of Storm Ciara in the UK here, and well, we've not done too bad. I spent yesterday battening down the hatches and we've lost the front fence. I think one of the fence posts got ripped out. Some decaying wood gave way, so I'm going to have to get that replaced. But other than that, I think we've been relatively lucky. So I hope you're safe wherever you are, from the wiles of the wind and the weather, or any other environmental dangers that you may face. So it's week 29, day 3 of the restoration campaign. We've made some tweaks and repairs to all of our mechs. If we are prepared to wait for 11 days, we will have a full complement back up and running, so I think that's what we're going to do initially.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Thanks, Farah. Back to the engineering section, have a look at the ship upgrades that are now available. And we can have a look at the further tech point upgrades. We've got automation here. It's a big purchase, massively increases costs for another 2 tech points. See if this one's any better. Smaller purchase, still just as much average cost increase for 2 points. Or do we want to get the training module up and running? That seems much better. So that would mean all of our junior and rookie pilots would start to accumulate experience points. If they're below 10,000 total experience, and we can upgrade that later.
Roger that, Commander.
So I'll get the training module being worked on. We'll go back to counting down the days until all of our mechs are available. Right. You and Darius are networking in a planet-side bar, and a familiar voice cuts through the din, an impossible voice. Rance was a family bodyguard who abandoned his post on that fateful night long ago when your family was betrayed. You killed him for it. But that's Rance, stambling to your table. Hey, can you spare any sea bills? I have to get off world. I need to stay a step ahead of the devil. Darius prompts the drunk with, what does the devil want with you? Rance freezes like a prey animal. Revenge! Briareous wants revenge. Betrayal. Do we kill him where he stands? Well, he's obviously really hitting on bad times, isn't he? He seems to be drunk. He's out of control. He's deluded. So I'm going to scare him. Well, I'm going to introduce myself. Rance squints at your outstretched hand, inspecting it for sea bills, and then finally shakes it. He winces as your grip tightens. Hello, Rance. Don't you recognise the last heir of House O'Donnell? His pain turns to panic as he desperately tries to free his hand from yours. Or you can just call me the devil. You finally let him go and he falls to the ground, scrambling backwards on all fours. Darius, meanwhile, is speechless, a second unexpected occurrence for the day. Rance screams as he flees the tavern, your voice echoing after him. Keep running, coward. I've killed you once, I'll kill you again. Hang on a second. Keep running. Maybe I thought we could put that to bed, but no. Okay, I'm just storing up more trouble for myself. Hokey cokey. Here's one of the problems with these kind of limited choice text adventure things is that sometimes the output can't quite reflect what's going on in your head in terms of the sequence of events. It's impossible, of course, to script anything too loose, which is why text adventures, I think, went the way of history, when you were always trying to find the right phrase to unlock the next part of the game. And they tried temporarily to do some text parsing, where it tried to work out what you were trying to do. But the computational power just wasn't in it. Whether machine learning and neural networks and other things would improve that, I'm not sure. There's probably a way of doing it. I'm sure some game manufacturers are trying to work that out. Right, so I believe we have 4 mechs in the bay. We have, okay, and everybody's now up to scratch. I've refitted the Blackjack 1. We've put on a couple of UAC2s. This is now dedicated long-range sniper build. It's going to be doing up to 100 damage from maximum range with no heat penalties. The armour's pretty decent too, and I think the ammo load is on the AC2s is going to be absolutely fine. So we'll see how that goes. Might put Briareous in that, but we'll see. Right, of the contracts that are in system, there are a couple of 2.5 skulls. We've got Hide the Evidence, a base destruction. Plenty of money, reasonable salvage on that one. And a slightly lower quality one, Destroying the Base. So destroying the base whichever way we cut it, and I think we'll go for the hot one in the desert. Against pirates, you can see some of the pirate missions have been locked out from us here. So let's negotiate this. 418. I think that's a reasonable balance. And we'll drop the blackjack in. Who do we want in each of these? Well, I want somebody with decent gut score in the blackjack, so I think probably Briareous goes in there. Centurion with the UAC 10. Could put Behemoth in there. I'll put Behemoth in there. And then put Dakka in the Shadowhawk if we need some sense lock. So we're at 2 stars against 2.5 skulls, so we're a little bit light on this. But hopefully we'll get some turrets rather than just hordes and hordes of vehicles. Destroy enemy structures and extract. Yes, apologies for the last episode which got terminated abruptly. This is a bit of an experiment with my new hard drive, which is sitting just in front of me, just below my eye line. Hopefully capturing this. They seem really serious. Let's wreck some stuff. Come on, Mercenary. Right, what have we got? We've got some nice buildings. Ooh, okay, sizable base here. Although one would have said these fortifications here seem pretty pointless, given you've got nothing here. Nothing. Right, so what's going to give us the best cover? I think coming over into this woodland here. We've got some line of sight blockers. Not much way of moving forward though. Maybe we want to send somebody round to the left here. One of our closer ranged mechs. So perhaps with Dakka, I'm just going to go full throttle.
On my way.
Dakka, look, Dakka! What have you done? What have you done? Wow. Okay, with the Vindicator, it's our sniper. We'll probably just pop her in the back here.
On my way.
Centurion will run forward, but just take line of sight blocking here. And the Blackjack will probably go up on the high ground. Right. So, Dakka moves in.
Heading out. Bandit.
Bandits, what do we have? We have a couple of vehicles. I have some turrets, LRM. That's in the light standard turret. Large laser, 2 mediums, 2 machine guns. Okay. Is Dakka good enough at sensors yet? No. Oh, it's glitched. I've got highlighted, but okay. So I've got sprints going. I think maybe if we jump forward. No, I won't jump forward. I'll keep my heat levels in control. Just move my Stiping max up to the top here, and we'll leg the Centurion and then Shadowhawk in. Blackjack up on the rise. Okay, I'm in good defensive positions here, but we can reserve down at least to 2, which forces them to take some turns. We've got all 3 down here. Let's reserve and see who moves in. That did a lot of damage for... Oh, there's only 20% reduction because it's Dakka. Do we know anything? 70 tonner. Ooh, heavy, heavy. Okay, so we want to be now moving in, and but we don't have very good visibility.
Good to go.
So I'll move up here, take point, and we can get some good shots on the turrets. I'd prefer to take down this turret in the back if I could, so I'm going to multi-target. And we'll do UAC 10 at the back and mediums at the front. Off you go.
Multiple enemies locked in.
$60-ton vehicle. Wow. What kind of weapon was that? That was white, not blue or red. Okay, interesting.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, glitch. What do you have here? Only 95s on them, and you've got 37 points left. Well, the LRM-10 should be done with you, so if we multi-target, we'll put the LRMs on you and the PPC on you. Fire.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Sniper turret down. $35-tonner striker.
They've got a lock on me.
That's okay. Right, Briareous. Let's move over here, because I think, you know, we've got such good range on the UAC2s. You know, this should do 100 damage. As long as I don't miss any. Off we go. Oh, I love the UAC2s. Oh, look at that. Now, it's only 100 damage, and for the weight that the Blackjack's taking, that's perhaps not as much as you'd like, but that sounds...
Waiting for orders.
The staccato autocannon stuff. Oh, it's nice. Right, guys, let's jump forward and see what we're facing here. In the Shadowhawk, the UAC-5 is in the left shoulder, so I'll turn right side to face.
Affirmative.
Right, what do we have? We have a Bulldog. It is a large laser. Must be something about the light here, which is very orange, made that blue-looking laser seem white. And an Archer 2S. It's the LRM-15's SRM-4 variant, 4 mediums. Nice looking mech. Where's his ammo? Got 2 mediums in the centre. Missilery suite. I don't think that's the right word. Missilery? No. Now those SRM-4s are going to be dangerous because if they do additional stability damage, yeah, this is definitely our priority. So I'm just going to pop you down and we'll try and pop one of your torsos here. Manticore. So stray shots there.
Barely hit, Commander.
Right, now we go at them fully. So we've taken out these 2 turrets. There might be other turrets around the back here. In fact, most likely there are. So let's see if we can take this archer out. Precision shot. Archer. In the torso here. Let's see what we can do. Nice.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm going to enjoy those UAC2s. Right.
I hear ya.
Glitch. Let's see if your LRM-10 can get the crit that we're looking for in that shoulder. Well, we took the torso out, so that's
Another hit like that and you're
half its
toast.
weapon load gone. Let's see. You took out a fair chunk there. Still got a lot remaining.
Commander.
So let's move up. Move on up. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Let's jump jet. Get the evasion pips going. Let's just move to present the shield arm. Right, what do we have? We have the side of a striker. Might be able to punch that and kill it in one go. The side of the front of the bulldog. It's a decent amount of firepower in there. Well, we've got the archer who is struggling at the moment, but still has a lot of. So, how confident am I that I can kill this in one go with the UAC-10? It's a 60% shot. This. I think we're going to go for the bulldog here. It's just an unusual choice, but that was a poor shot.
Commander.
So the Shadowhawk can take a few hits, and I might want to go and melee these guys. Don't build up much in the way of evasion here. It's 95% chance, 85 damage, but doubled, 170 damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Dakka might get a bit damaged, but these claws on the Umbra variant Centurion are cool. A little bit of damage. Interesting, he didn't decide to fire. Well, I'm pleased that the PPC missed, but That thing's got a lot of firepower. One of the turrets at the back of the base getting involved.
Ready for orders.
So I can go here and belt this Manticore. Now if I get close it's going to nullify his PPC and Lerm 10, but it does still leave him with the Shram 6. But I've still got a 95% chance of doing 170 damage, and that is too good to miss.
Location confirmed.
Too good.
Vehicle trashed.
Maybe we could take the medium laser off and put a couple of small lasers on this, if Dakka's going to pilot it long term. Right, so are we going to move forward and start to take the fight to them? I think that's a reasonable shout. Let's have a go at this Bulldog.
You betcha.
Fire! Nearly got lucky there. Briareous, will you do the honours and finish that Bulldog off, please? Or has it been penetrated there on the right hand side? It's only got 32 on the front. I think we're going to multi-target here, and we'll take you as the primary. We can start working on this turret as the secondary. Fire!
Engaging multiple targets.
The UAC-2 is perfect for taking out turrets. It's a ranged weapon, double shots doing 50 damage, even more than the PPC. It's got substantial benefits. It's cool running, doesn't miss as often. I mean, the recoil penalty is one thing, I suppose, but... Right, can we get into cover here? I don't think we can, but we can get three pips of evasion. Or we can stay in cover. I'm running too hot, I think. I'm just going to stay here in cover. But I'm going to need to just twizzle. Just twizzle so I can get some shots on. There we go. Right, what shots do we have? 70s and 75s on the Archer. 60, 60, 60, 80 on the turret. Now I can do 120 if both hit, which will take them out. It's got an AC 20, I don't like that. So I am going to precision strike. You.
That turret is
Every time I see an AC 20 on the field, I just want to take it out. Harsh, but fair, I guess. That wasn't good. Oh dear.
Ah, damn. Let's do this.
Okay.
Standing by.
How good are you on the back? Only 30s and 50s. Whereas I'm doing Ep25. So that's going to do significant damage on them. So that's steer rear arc. It will turn the right hand side to the turret. Let's go for this.
Roger that. Engaging.
More ammo explosion.
Taking a critical hit.
Took all of the arms off. got 2 mediums. It's a stick, so we've got to be worried about the melee capability.
Waiting for orders.
So let's keep coming forward.
Moving out.
Right, can we see that turret at the back? We can. So what we're going to do is to... What can we hit this with? We'll do the yellow M10 on the turrets, PPC on the archer, off we go. Just start working these turrets. He's got unsteady.
Ready for orders.
Right, Bearmoth feels a bit braver, so she can come forward now.
On the move.
Okay, I can only do the UAC-10 at the turret. I'd much prefer to use it on the mech, honestly.
Firing all
Wow, this archer is tough, man. Okay, we've got him down to 10 hit points here. I think Briareous is going to have a chance of finishing him off. So let's step forward. And let's see if we can multi-target. Turret at the back. Archer at the front. Split fire. Let's kill him.
Engaging multiple targets.
Scratch another target.
Okay, that's the garrison down.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Right. Briareous, get in here and take that turret down, please. Fire! Perfect.
Target destroyed.
Okay, that means we can take some of these buildings.
What's up,
It's going to be easiest. I like taking the tall buildings down, really. So let's do these control towers. Oh, I'm going to overheat. Okay, how about if we take this medium off? How about that one? Okay, it's got 200, 200, 325, 100. Right, I'm doing what, 120. Well, I'll kill that in one go.
Target acquired.
Enemy structure eliminated.
What can I do for you?
Let's take this one next.
Here we go.
What's up, boss? Move order received. Locked on. Brought it down, Commander.
Right, 2 or 4.
Engaging target.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Bearmoth. Fire.
Firing on target.
3 or 4.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice.
Fire.
Orders?
Alright, Briareous, can we finish that one off? No, not quite.
Engaging target.
Oh, I just love those UAC-2s firing. That is such a pleasure.
Receiving you.
Right.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at ELC.
Yeah, we've wiped the Op 4 out. That was 2.5 skulls, was it? That seemed pretty easy. But I guess the mixture of vehicles and a mech, just one of those things. Look at that. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? 2.5 grand XP each, no injuries, no armor pens. Shadowhawk got a bit scratched, but that's about some of it. Right. Anything good in here? Any equipment? No, okay, I think we're probably going to get all of this. Although it literally forces you to choose, so let's just do that and confirm. Yeah, we grabbed all the salvage we could. Well, that was it for me today. I've got to go off and tie some more things up, stop the wind from blowing them away. We're keeping the cat inside, all tucked up, cosy and warm, so she won't be let out today. So I'm sure you'd love to know that she's okay. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.